Hello and welcome. It is Natasa Stojanovic, and today I want to talk about mindset, in particular about why your mindset work that you didn't shift what you hoped it would shift, and how it can. Excuse me. And so, welcome to my community. This is a community of heart-centered new earth leaders, which are all of us who are here to live a life that is aligned with our highest soul calling, our highest divine blueprint. And so we can live our highest dreams and our soul calling as one. And so on that path, as we're embodying more and more of who we truly are and starting to share that, to express that out into the world, we don't get around mindset. We, sooner or later, as we're shedding what's not aligned, as we're letting go of conditioning, part of that conditioning is our mindset, our beliefs, that which is driving a lot of what we're creating. And so, first of all, I would love to talk about what is mindset, so we're on the same page. Then I'll tell you why it didn't work what you did, and then how it can work. So what is mindset? Mindset is the sum of your thoughts and attitudes, one could say, your opinions about life. Now, the thing is, most of those you're not even really aware of. And so from that being said, mindset, what builds your mindset are your beliefs, the thoughts that you're thinking over and over again. Now, you might have been told to change your money mindset or your relationship mindset. So, for example, you might not feel and fully believe that money is literally for you growing on trees, that it's coming your way easily and effortlessly and consistently. Or you have the strong belief that creates all your opinions about relationships, like men only want sex, something like that. And so what you've been doing until now, most probably, is you have tried to surround yourself with people who have a different mindset. You have tried to tell yourself the contrary, like money is flowing to me easily and effortlessly. Money loves me. I love money. All these beautiful affirmations that we have. Or you might have been told to just be aware, catch yourself, and whenever you have a thought, you hear some thunderstorm probably in the background. So to catch yourself, and whenever you have a thought that is not aligned with what you want to create in your life, to change it. Now that's all great. And then there's a fourth thing. You might have been told to simply envision yourself and feel yourself as that person that you want to be, and do that consistently. All of these have their place and space. I'm not saying they are not good, these systems, but what I'm saying is that many times they will not work in the way you expect. Now, why? The beliefs are stored in our subconscious mind, we call it. Actually, I do believe beliefs are stored in the water of our cells. Water carries memory, water carries information, water can take on every information and just store it, keep it, if it's structured enough, we call it. And in your cells, there's only structured water, and should be only structured water. And so that water carries the frequency of your thoughts. Now, they are not conscious to you. That is why all that work is beautiful. And a thunderstorm is coming in to support all of that. I can feel it. All that is beautiful. But if it's not conscious to you, how can you know what you want to shift? Like if I'm not aware that actually I believe that every man is going to betray me, how will I know what to shift? And how can I really shift it? Because that is so not conscious to me. And now here's the other thing. 95%, between 85 and 95% of our thoughts, we are not conscious of thinking. So we're not even aware that we have these thoughts that create our mindset. And so you can sit in front of the mirror and say as many times as you want, money's flowing to me easily and effortlessly, when underneath there's a belief that making money is not safe for you, for instance. And I'll tell you a story that was exactly connected to that in a moment. And so first I want to tell you a little bit about how it can work. So if mindset didn't work for you, that's the missing link. It's not conscious to you, and 95% of that is not conscious to you. And so if you're consciously telling yourself the positive and subconsciously you're 95% of the times telling yourself the contrary, it can't work, right? So the 5 minutes in front of your mirror, hands on your heart, saying whatever you're saying will not shift very much. And so how it does work. Here's the thing. We need to find the underlying beliefs and the experience. So the beliefs that are conflicting that which you want and the experience that created that belief in the first time. Now, we do not need to know it consciously. It doesn't need to come into our conscious mind, but most of the time it will. If it's important, it will. Now, number 2, remember, I told you it is the frequency of your cells that is holding that belief, right? It is the frequency of of the water in your cells. That water vibrates with that belief and it has stored that information. So what we can do is when you change the frequency of the water in your cells, then it's not holding that belief anymore. It's not holding the vibration of what that belief creates, and the belief just starts dissipating, literally leaving. Plus, we find the part of you that feels, this is not good for me to change in that direction that she wants to change or he wants to change. And we love and acknowledge that part, fully accept it, embrace it, and allow it to shift with our pure awareness and presence, which again is a matter of frequency. Because when you're connected to who you truly are, it's all different. It just shifts into lightness, shifts into pure presence, and you can transmute that belief. And then when it's all transmuted and it vibrates on a new level, because everything is vibration, our thoughts are vibration, we know that. Then we choose the new vibration. We choose a new belief. We choose a new experience. We choose who we want to be. And then you can do the envisioning yourself and being grateful for it and all of that. But then you don't have an underlying pattern and frequency that will just go like, oh, no, 95% of me says no. So you won't go that way. Then everything is aligned with your highest blueprint. It's aligned with your highest expression, who you are and who you came here to be. And that's what I help people do. And I promised you a example. So I worked with this beautiful lady, very high vibe new earth leader who is truly aligned with so much in her life, and she has beautiful support in everything. And she came to me and she said, like, listen, I'm doing all this envisioning work, I'm feeling myself and everything, and my work is really my heart's work. It's really, I feel on purpose, everything, but the money doesn't come in. I'm like, for a long time now, and maybe I have a money block, so I wanted to look at that with you. So we started working, and what I was led to, as she started talking, and I was led to the exact questions that helped me hone into what's going on, we discovered and uncovered an experience she had. And that experience led her to believing subconsciously that it's absolutely unsafe for her to have money. Because if she'd have money again, this terrible thing could happen to her again. Her subconscious had connected having money with a terrible experience. And so it will do everything to protect her from having money. And so we worked on that. We shifted the frequency. And how I do that is through a combination of intention consciousness, mind body healing, and ocean light language. Light language is high frequency transmissions that really start help your water and your DNA vibrate at a different level and release like everything that's not aligned and start realigning and vibrating with your true essence, which is always okay, which is always limitless, which is always connected, which is pure love, presence, awareness, whatever word you want to choose, because there is actually no word to really describe that. And so as we were working with these frequencies, she suddenly feels like whew, she could breathe. And after our session, she messaged me that she has had new opportunities show up in her life. She has had new synchronicities coming in. And today she's traveling the world again, which she wasn't doing and she wanted to do when she came to me. And so that is an example how you can envision yourself as much as you want. You can go in front of the mirror and say how amazing you are, but it will not shift, right? And so what it takes so it can work is discover what's really there, acknowledge it, then transmute the frequency of the underlying beliefs and experiences. And yes, I help you understand that, what that is. And sometimes we don't even need to. Sometimes we do, and it comes as divinely timed and divinely guided as it needs to. But most of the time, you're going to get aware of, oh, wow, I'm holding this belief. I didn't even know that. And then we activate to the next level. We activate your frequency back to who you truly are. And then I help you integrate into the next step, the next aligned action that you're going to take. And you choose that, not me, but I help you really integrate into daily life, because it takes both, right? We are not only spiritual beings, we're also here in a human body, and we want to live that. We want to embody and live that. It's embodied awakening that I'm about, and not just, okay, it's great with frequency. I love that. And it's very necessary. It's where everything is formed, but then we bring it down to life. And so if you would love to get support or learn more, underneath this video, you will find a link with the opportunity to schedule a free call with me where I'll help you really align with your highest essence, see where you really want to go, where your soul wants to be, what's holding you back, what your next steps are, and how I can support you in that. So I'm sending you so much love. If this video was helpful, if you're understanding more now, if that gave you a hint and inspiration, do subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I give out a new video, I upload it, and share it, share the love, share with whoever you feel it will help and support. Send you much love, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.